right, toy collectors, thanks for joining me today, October 8th, 2023, to talk about some of the action figure news that came out during this last week. You know, the month of Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. Lots of trick-or-treaters in my area. So it's one of my favorite times of year. You know, signifies to me kind of like the beginning of the cooling down period, because this has been a hot summer. Anyways, moving on to the deals and news and pickups that we've got. We're going to talk about the news in a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the pickups that I got this week and go from there. As we always do, I'm going to start out with the deals that I got. And some of the best deals that I got actually came from trading. And I'll tell you what, get to know your fellow collectors in the area, get to know, you know, some of the people that you trade with. Gosh, even if you have a good online community, you know, make sure that you establish a rapport with them and get together with them, because recently I did a great trade. I've been looking for another mind bender because I have a project in mind, but gosh, I really don't want to pay those huge inflated prices online. So I traded with the gentleman who was in town. Hey, traded a couple of figures and I got a mind bender out of the deal. So that was fantastic. I picked that right up. Didn't cost, well, it cost me something, but it was, a trade is better than money. So other thing I found that I could not pass up on is one of my favorite wrestlers. Found Andre the Giant on clearance for only $7, $6.59. I had to pick him up. I mean, there's why would you leave Andre there? I was hoping I could get the one with the what do they call it, the variant, but hey, I like Andre. You know, loved him as a fighter, loved him in his little in the Princess Bride. Andre, never could pass up a deal on Andre. All right, and plus he was one of the wrestlers that I remember growing up as a kid. Just the golden age of wrestling to me. Well, you know, probably wasn't, but to me it was the golden age of wrestling. What I also picked up is Tarantula. I picked up a second one because the first one I've picked up at full price, as you know, but this one I found for $6 at a Target. The lady, you know, it didn't say it was clearance. There's no sticker on it or nothing, but I was like, I bet this thing's clearance. So I walked over to a lady, and for some odd reason, the Targets in my area have started to redo their price checker things, and there's none available. So I walked over to the lady. I said, hey, check this price for me if you don't mind. Sure enough, it was at a clearance price, and absolutely, I'm not going to turn that down. Pick that right up. Now, the other things that there was a few of these at my local liquidation store, Ross, but I only picked up two because they're the Zaymot brothers. I only needed these two. That's it. I mean, I already have a pair, but these I guess will be openers. So anyways, they're pretty beat up, and I guess they didn't have any stalkers. They just had a whole bunch of these. So I guess those things are starting to hit my area. So I'll keep my eye out for them. Well, that's it for the deals. I mean, in this pile, it's probably less than 25 bucks for this whole thing. So look at that. That's fantastic. Love it. All right, moving on to the buys for the week, and it's actually more than I thought I had. I thought it was a pretty light week, but it wasn't. I mean, it was a pretty medium week. First off, let's look at some of the Marvel stuff that we got in. I wasn't expecting these. I got these in yesterday. I already have a Blade figure, the old one, but I was like, well, this one might look good too. I don't like that we only get that screaming face. I mean, I wish we would have gotten something different than that, but that's all right. That's what we got. So anyways, we got that. I think this guy is kind of a knockoff of not a knockoff, but they're using a lot of the body from the old Red Ninja, maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. But anyways, I've got one of these, especially for that helmeted skull looking thing. Oh man, that looks cool. So I picked it up for that. So anyways, yeah, I got the Fist Ninja. And then finally, this version of Daredevil. Daredevil's one of my favorite characters, so I had to pick him up. So he came in the mail. Love it. Looking great. Excited to review him, get a hold of him, and do all kinds of stuff with him. Now, other line that I was particularly happy to find, and I found them all and I picked them all up. But here's the problem. These I'm going to keep mint on card because there's no use in opening this one. The only reason I bought this one is for nostalgic sake. He's got a junk joint right there. The elbow joint is one of the most critical and crucial joints that you could have as an action figure. That's junk. You see that single pointed crap-tastic Star Wars Black Series looking joint right there? That's junk. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, Gambit, that they did you that way. But anyways, I still like the packaging, so I'm going to keep it. Now this one does not have a junk joint, and I actually picked up two of him because I want to review one of them. I've already done Bishop. I've already done Wolverine, which I was highly impressed with. Check out the videos. But yeah, this one is, I was looking forward to this one, but this one's going to be a mint on card one. Like I said, some of my stuff I keep mint on card. I like in-box collecting, you know, sue me. But a lot of my stuff, like you can see here, a lot of my stuff I take out. So, you know, whatever. It's whatever floats your boat, right? Hey, we're in America, land of the free. You collect your way, I collect my way. I got a mint on box Wolverine, found him. I got a mint on box, and all of these, the Target employee just kind of pulled them out of the box and gave them over to me. Got a Bishop, mint on card. And then I found, actually, I didn't find her in the wild. Rogue and Storm, right here. I had to order those online. So yeah, I guess I fibbed a little bit because I found most of them except for the two females. I never found Rogue and I never found Storm. So I had to get those online. Now, it was funny to me when I was out there because there was a couple of guys out there looking for stuff as well, right? And you know, I didn't know if they were Hot Wheels collectors. I didn't know if they were, you know, Marvel Legends collectors or anything. But you know, hey, you know, we're all collectors here. I thought I'd just ask them. I said, hey, what are you guys waiting for? What's going on? And the guy said, hey, you know, this new Star Wars figure is supposed to drop, and we're just all waiting for it. Well, unfortunately for them, the guy that was there said, hey, we just got it on the truck. And this happened last week. We just got it on the truck, but I'm not going to go get it or dig it out because it's way back there. And, you know, why don't you stop by later around like 4 or 5 o'clock when we can get to it when we're done unboxing the box. I was like, well, what figure is it? Apparently it's the new Darth Vader with the scar down there so you can see his face. I don't know if you can see it there, but anyways, you kind of see his face there. So yeah, I picked him up. I was like, that's a really cool new head sculpt. So I picked him up. You know, again, I don't like the articulation on the joints here, but gosh, he looks really cool with that. He's probably never coming out of package, so that is what it is. I never saw the other guys there. I saw like 4 or 5 of them still left on the pegs, but they only lasted a day. I guess people really wanted this particular one. The other one that I picked up actually yesterday, found this one yesterday, and I wasn't even looking for it, was Commander Appo. I wasn't even looking for this guy. And I think it's on one of my hunts where I found him. So yeah, wasn't even looking for him, and there he was. So very cool. Yesterday, I also got in the mail from, I believe it was Pulse, Flint, Tiger Force Flint. I don't know. I don't know about this one, but no, I dig it. I mean, whatever. We'll take a look at them. If anything, I'll keep them for the fodder or whatever. Now, the other thing that came through the mail, I wasn't expecting this at all. Number one, I know this movie has gotten a lot of flack, you know, for, you know, it's not real or, you know, not realistic for this, you know, for this person to go against this thing or whatever. To me, it's a movie. I was entertained. I liked it. You know, none of this stuff is real. We could get as realistic as we want to it, but none of it is real. But if it's entertaining and it's cool and it doesn't make me fall asleep, then I like it. I mean, you know, whatever. So the movie that I'm talking about, and it actually just got a release, and I had a hard time finding this out in retail stores, was Prey. I really couldn't find a copy of this thing. I had to ask one of the associates at Walmart to pull it out from the back. She said, I just put some out there, they're gone. And I was like, yeah. I guess they weren't expecting it to sell that well, even though it's available online. And the other thing that came through related to that was, that's right, the Prey Ultimate Feral Predator. This one I got from Target. So that literally just came in a couple days ago. Excited that it's come in. Fantastic. Can't wait to get to it. Oh, forgot to talk about this. This came in from, I think, Hasbro or Amazon. I don't know. I think it was Hasbro. So Steel Corps just came in. Happy to take a look at them, see how they do. But wait a minute. Hold on. No, this is the male. This is the female. She has the junk joints. A junk joint. Oh, man. Why can't she just use the female Cobra sculpt? Hasbro. Oh. Why do you keep giving these females junk joints? Does Storm have a junk joint? Yeah, look, Storm has junk joints. So unless you're a completist knucklehead like me and has to have all of the line, hopefully we get a female figures that, you know, maybe based off of the new Marvel Legends, you know, just recently released Black Widow sculpt. Unless you're a really big fan of X-Men 97, I would say just avoid the female figures there because they've got that junk joint. It's a piece of junk. All right, now switching our attention to a little bit more homegrown type stuff. Well, hold on. We've got one more thing from Star Wars. And again, I thought I was being pretty picky about Star Wars, and I think I still am. I'm not buying everything Black Series, just as long as it draws my attention. I finally found an unopened, unswapped Commander Jesse or 5s from one of those display stands, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, gosh, you know, 2 of the 3 that I'd found were already swapped out. Man, shameless. You savages. Anyways, if you're doing that, savage, very savage. Don't do it. All right. So moving on to the more homegrown type stuff that I really enjoy supporting this individual's company. You know, sometimes it can be a little controversial, but hey, man, we all got an opinion and we're all entitled to say it. One of the guys just recently, this guy's company just recently released the upgrade packs for Eclipse, and this is what he got. I love it. This is, you know, great. Fantastic. Looking forward to checking out all the upgrade there for her. And I also got Eclipse. What is this? No, this is not Eclipse. Kill Switch's upgrade pack. Now, Kill Switch I got not specifically for Kill Switch, but look at that. Look at that weapon there. I think it's a Beretta. What is it? Barrett? Not Beretta. What's wrong with me? That 50 cal rifle, long sniper rifle, looks amazing. So I picked it up for that. I could definitely use these rest of the components for something else. So there's that. I also got the Pandora upgrade pack. Now, I've never been one to get lucky. So gosh, even when I went to, it's a story. Even when I went to Las Vegas, I've been to Las Vegas a couple times, but I've only gambled one time. And the one time that I gambled on the one game that I thought, either here's where I know if I'm good at this or not. I believe it's roulette, the one with the red and the blacks. You know, you just throw the ball in there and the ball bounces around or whatever. And you're either going to land on red or black. So me and this other guy walk up to it. He puts down 200 on red. I put down 200 on black. Guess which square it lands on? That's right. Freaking green. There is one green square. We both lost out. And I looked over to that guy and I said, this is a lesson. This is the voice of reason telling us that there is no logic to what we're doing here. And for both of us to lose out of this much odds, we should just walk away. And so I've never gambled again because it's just, to me, it's just been, the odds were ridiculous that neither one of us, I guess it does land like that sometimes, but no, that was ridiculous. All right. So it was either a message from God or, you know, whatever, but I never done it again. So anyways, the upgrade pack for Pandora. Again, this is funny to me. The reason I told that story is because I was like, I'm never going to get that exclusive bloody head for Pandora. I'm just going to get it because, you know, it's a cool upgrade pack and, you know, it just looks cool. Guess what, guys? Inside of here is the bloody head, or the bloody variant for Pandora. I got lucky. I never get lucky like that. But anyways, moving on. I also picked up Weapons Pack Foxtrot. Very cool. and Weapons Pack Golf. I think this was the one with the, yeah, this is the one with the heavy machine gun there. You know, the giant weapon. And then, oh, also this one has another 50 cal in there, sniper rifle. So lots of very cool stuff from Valaverse. I just saw, I haven't seen his show that he just had recently, or podcast, but very cool stuff. And finally, the final pickup is Gemini. We just picked her up. She's got a bit of an interesting face there. Whatever, man. You know what? Here, hold on. Sorry, guys. There, that's her face. He's a little bit scary. But whatever. I dig the female figures that Valaverse has been putting out. So fantastic work, Mr. Bobby. Keep up the good work. All right, let's move on to the news. All right, so here's the news that we've got for today. Let's start off with some of the ridiculousness that I saw online lately. I forgot who posted this, but it's not my picture. It's not my Target. But apparently Target has Target has been trying to recoup its investment from those $11 figures. So now it's apparently pricing grunts at $27 to $30. Excuse me, Target. That's not happening. You're not going to get that money back. It's over. Yeah, I mean, you're a big company. You should put on your big boy pants and say, oops, we made a mistake. We're moving on. So, I mean, come on now. You just, you know, well, maybe somebody pay it, but not me. Not me. Anyways, moving on to the other ridiculousness is that everybody who wants a wolf spider, apparently Night Force is, as I postulated earlier in some of these some of these videos that I've put out, Night Force is exclusively Walmart. For better, for worse, and actually way more worse, like 90% worse. Night Force is Walmart. And looking at the Collector Con, well, they've got a few things up for G.I. Joe. They've got Shadow Tracker, which I want. They've got Wolf Spider, which I've got, but I don't mind having another few of those. And they've got a variant version of Tunnel Rat. These all look really good, but it's going to be a debacle again, like the Range Viper. I guarantee it's going to be a doggone debacle. Once more, you know what, I'm not going to edit myself, the stupidity, the stupendous idiocy of Walmart and these Collector Cons and the absolute asinine way they handle these things is going to be forefront again. Once again, canceling orders, sending out ridiculousness, substituting for Lady J's. I wouldn't be surprised if they just start substituting Lady J's for these things one day, just to get rid of them. Anyways, speaking clearly and solely about Collector Con, Walmart sucks for exclusives. That's it. Now, speaking exclusively about the releases, I really like all these releases. I like Shadow Tracker. I'm going to pick him up somehow or another. I'm going to pick up Night Spider. I already got him and I already did a review for him. You guys should go check it out. And I'm also going to pick up a couple of the variant Night Force Tunnel Rats. So anyways, that was that. And also something that, I mean, mildly interests me, so I'm going to talk about it. This is to make you guys, this is to show you, I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I also love them. I didn't love them as much as G.I. Joe, but I still like them. Thing is, I've never gotten through the third Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one, the one with the samurai in feudal Japan, conscious. I've never been conscious at the end of it. So when Walmart Collector Con came out and they said, hey, we're going to put out the Ninja Turtle sets, I was like, oh, well, that's kind of cool, but I don't have as much of an attachment to these as I do to the regular figures. Anyways, here they are. I don't know. I may or may not pick them up. I like the Halloween theme looking thing. They're not anything to do with Halloween other than they dress up as samurais. But anyways, it looks cool. If you like the movie, if it's your jam, I definitely say go get it. The other thing that we're going to talk about is same line as G.I. Joe is Valaverse came out with its different head sculpts, right? I thought we talked about this, Bobby. You do not put both canisters on a mask because you can't fire your weapon correctly. But I could clearly see that both canisters are on these masks, unless you can pop one of these canisters off. I haven't seen the podcast where he talks about them, so maybe in the podcast he addresses it. I haven't watched it yet, so if he does address it, great. If not, I don't know. I mean, it's just fantasy again. I'll still use the heads. I'm still going to order them, but you know, it is what it is. The other thing that came out was the Black Watch agent. At first I wasn't going to talk about this figure because I was like, this is a boring figure. But then I thought about it and I said, a couple of these guys would look great flanking some important person, right? Look like secret agents, right? Like, what do they call them? Secret Service agents. The fact that they come with a couple of goblin heads, oh, even better. So anyways, yeah, I'll definitely be picking this up. You know, and plus to give you some other human heads there for, you know, you could change them up in your army, right? So everybody, because when you have an army and everybody's either one color or everybody's another color or everybody's a certain shade, it doesn't look like an army. It looks like a clone factory. It looks like you're looking at the, you know, Star Wars again with all the clones. So I really enjoy when we have, you know, diversity within the army. So, because it, you know, I don't know, it lends itself to a little bit more, you know, realism. So anyways, I dig that. Oh, you know what? This was ridiculousness. I should have put this at the beginning. Who's going to buy these holograms that Hasbro's putting out? What? You know what? I'll see them at Ollies, and I'll buy them just for that little light up stand from below, because I'll put another figure on there. But this is ridiculous. I'm not going to buy this. It's stupid. I don't even know. I'll see you at Ollies, cool stands. That's about it. I don't care about the figure. So, the other thing that was cool was the Gears of War stuff that came in from Storm. You've got Queen Myra on there, Mira. I don't know how to say her name. I just think she looks cool in this outfit. I may or may not pick her up, but I definitely like it. And then you have Dominic. Dominic looks very cool. You know, it's weird how they stop collecting or stop putting these out for a while, and then boom, they hit you with a few of them already. I have the entire Storm Collectibles Gears of War line actually up on one of my shelves right now. So, well, they did 4. They did the guy with the football hat. They did the hero. I forgot their names. I'm getting old, guys. You know, good luck getting old because you forget a bunch of stuff. And then they did that girl that had that disc on her neck or whatever, on a necklace. So anyways, they did 3 figures so far. And I'm really digging this next one. So I don't know. I might pick up Dominic, but I probably won't pick up Queen Moria. Myra. I don't know. The other thing that came out that was interesting to me was the ones called Meta Travelers. I think they look cool, but I don't think they're worth $60. That's just my opinion, but I do think they look cool. If these were $35 to $40, I might dip my toe in for a few extra, but not for this much. Not looking forward to that. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be picking that up I mean, I'll admire them from afar. I think they look cool, but these Meta Travelers, a little bit too rich for my blood. Plus, I think their joints look a little bit less than. I'll watch a few reviews on this one. I want to watch a few reviews before I pick them up, because investing $60, $65 into one of these things is going to be worth. You know, even I look at a review every now and then if it's something that I'm not 100% that I'm going to get into, right? But if it's something that I know I'm going to buy, then I like to be unbiased about it. So anyways, but these don't look like they're going to be, you know, super articulated. So that's a problem for me. We also have, I forgot, 1/6 collectibles, Mondo. Mondo put out a 1/6 Doom Slayer in red. Gosh, I think I talked about this earlier. I don't know. I love the Doom Slayer. You know, it reminds me of when I was playing this game way back in my youth. But I probably won't be picking it up either. But I really, really like it. So, anyways, they put out a teaser image for it. Very cool. All right. One last thing, guys. I have to talk about this because it was brought up by one of the viewers, one of my viewers. They were talking about Robo Skull Mark II and 4-inch Bloodwolf Pilot. Now, I'd heard of this before, but I had dismissed it because I thought it only worked on 4 3¼ inch characters, or 4-inch or 3¼ inch characters. But looking closely at it, it has an adjustable seat where it can actually fit a classified figure into it, or a 6-inch figure into this TIE Fighter skull-looking monstrosity. I'm down with it. I'm going to go ahead and put in my order. I dig it. So thank you so much for turning me on to this one. This was a fantastic purchase. To wrap it up, thanks for hanging out this long. Thanks for, hanging out with, me ranting along this long. But anyways, just to wrap up, we still have that contest running in the Wolverine review, the Wolverine 97 animated review. Nobody solved it as of right now. So let's get back. You like I said, you're going to get a Snake Eyes, Desert Commando Snake Eyes shipped to you for free if you solve that riddle. Who knows? There could be a riddle in one of these videos. So anyways, also, just a question. Would you, would any of you be interested in maybe a room tour? I may do one anyways. Kind of a, not only a room tour, because I have rooms full of action figures. So, I might do a 2-parter, one for the actual room and then one for the other rooms that I have stuff in. So, anyways, might be something there. Finally, I got a few more projects in store. I want to make a patch for my Wolverine, Hulk, this little guy over here. I want to put a patch next to him. I want to build a second video screen because a lot of people have been asking how did I put together that other screen that you guys see in my video reviews. So I may just do that one, but not use an iPhone. Instead, just build it from parts that I find everywhere. And that way you guys can build it off of the same Amazon stuff that I find. So we'll take a look at that. Like I said, there's no lack of ideas that I have or content that I have for the channel. It's just, it's time. I just need time. Oh, the other final thing I wanted, and this one I'm going to do for sure because I'm super excited about it, is I'm going to do a custom Night Trooper, and I'm going to do a how-to on them, and we're going to do that. That one's the one I'm probably going to start today because it's really, I don't know, it's really motivating me to do a Night Trooper from a Stormtrooper. So anyways, looking forward to that. Finally, thanks for all of your support. Thank you for your comments and likes, and especially for subscribing. We're nearly at the 500 mark. Let's push on ahead. Let's break through it. If you like the content, guys, like our Kent Pool buddy usually says, it doesn't cost you a thing and it helps us grow. Go ahead and subscribe. It helps the engagement. Lets us have a little more fun. Lets the word get out a little bit, and it's fun. It's just fun. I don't do this for a paycheck. I'm not a professional at any of this. So if I screw up, have a laugh if you like. I don't know. So like I said, the only reason I do this is for the engagement, the community, and the fun. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. And as always, as long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling it out.